Yo, what's up everyone? Dragodude here. In this video, we'll be breaking down the complete combat system of Lost Soul Aside. It's a fast-paced, stylish hack-and-slash ARPG that's deceptively deep. Beneath the flash lies a technical system that rewards skill and mastery. Let's walk through the key mechanics you'll need to dominate this game. At the foundation of combat are your light and heavy attacks. Unlike many action RPGs, these don't consume stamina, which means you can freely chain them together without worrying about resource management. Light attacks are fast and link into longer combos, while heavy attacks add weight and extend strings with each reach. Together they can flow into dozens of branching chains, letting you constantly adjust to spacing and enemy behavior. What does consume stamina are burst attacks, dodges, and blocks. During combos, particularly after certain attacks, you'll occasionally notice a blue flash. This is your signal to press R2 for a burst pursuit, which deals extra damage. Think of it as an extension tool. You carry momentum forward without breaking the flow of combat. It's ideal for keeping pressure on moving or airborne targets, or when you want to squeeze in extra damage before repositioning. Mastering Burst Pursuit is essential because it keeps your combos fluid and allows you to stay aggressive in situations where other games might force you to disengage. Dodging is one of the most important tools in your kit. A normal dodge lets you quickly avoid incoming attacks and move out of danger zones or AoE circles. But with precise timing, you can perform a perfect dodge, which grants you one Unbound Energy, the blue orbs you see on the screen. You can stack up to 3 of these, though they will disappear over time. Unbound energy can then be consumed to perform special attacks, known as Blitz Bursts, tied to each weapon type. With the sword, it triggers an instant slash, while the greatsword unleashes a powerful strike accompanied by a phantom greatsword. Each weapon has its own variation, but the input is always simple. Just press your light attack button once you've gained these orbs. But the real beauty of dodging goes even deeper. It's not just for evasion. Dodges can cancel out of your own long attack animations, no matter how heavy or drawn out the move is. That means you can stay aggressive, experiment with big skills, and still cut out early if danger closes in. Dodges are also invaluable for traversal. You can combine them with jumps to cover longer distances, dodge in mid-air to close gaps, and even chain into another jump to keep momentum going. Blocking is your other core defensive tool. A standard block negates incoming damage, letting you survive attacks that might otherwise break your flow. But with precise timing, you can perform a perfect block, completely nullifying the strike and staggering the enemy to create an opening for a counter. These perfect blocks can only be performed when prompted by a blue circle during certain enemy attacks. Executing them not only keeps you on the offensive but also chunks away massive health and gives you a breather. Perfect blocks are especially effective against heavy hitting enemies and bosses, as they can interrupt combos or stagger foes, turning defense into opportunity. As you fight, you will gradually build up the Fusion Merge gauge. Once it's full, you can activate this powerful transformation. Your hair turns white, your attacks gains a huge boost in damage, and it becomes the perfect moment to unleash everything you have got. Fusion Merge is designed as your ultimate DPS phase. Stack it with consumables, weapon swaps, and skill activations to completely melt through bosses. Because the timer is limited, the key is using it at the right moment. Ideally, you'll trigger Fusion Merge when the enemy is staggered or locked into a vulnerable state, ensuring that every second counts. Mastering this timing can be the difference between barely surviving a fight and absolutely dominating it. When an enemy's stagger meter is fully depleted, you'll have the chance to perform a sync finish. These are cinematic execution moves that deal massive damage and instantly eliminate weaker foes. More importantly, you are completely invulnerable during the animation, making them both stylish and strategic. Sync finishes are especially valuable in hectic fights with multiple enemies, as they give you a moment to breathe while dishing out heavy punishment, all without the risk of being hit by surrounding threats. In addition to your weapons, you also have access to special abilities called arena powers, which you can equip and use in combat. You can slot up to 3 at a time, and each one builds its own resource meter. There are 12 in total, and each can be upgraded to level 3 for enhanced versions. Arena powers excels at finishing enemies, controlling crowd, and interrupting dangerous attacks. You can chain them together or weave them seamlessly into your weapon combos. And when timed alongside Fusion Merge, they can create massive damage windows. Your trustworthy companion Arena can transform into 4 different weapon types, each with its own role in combat. Swords are fast, balanced, and ideal for juggling enemies in the air. Great swords are slow but crushing, built for staggering force and huge AoE swings. Pole blade are made for mid-range control with piercing thrust and sweeping slices. This sight is versatile and flashy, pulling enemies back in for extended combos. Each weapon can also be fitted with accessories that grant extra traits. They might look a bit rough cosmetically, but the stat boost and effects they provide are too valuable to ignore. What really ties the system together is the ability to swap weapons mid-combo. This is where the game truly shines. Swapping isn't just cosmetic, it extends your combo tree, giving you creative freedom to keep enemies airborne, extend strings, or pivot between AoE and single target damage seamlessly. Once you get used to this, you'll find yourself weaving weapons together like an artist painting with steel and light. Lost Soul Aside features a layered skill tree that expands as you progress. Each weapon type has its own dedicated branch, unlocking new attacks, combo extenders, and passives that deepen its playstyle. These also open up burst pursuits, special moves tied to your R2 trigger. Universal upgrades are woven into the same trees, boosting survivability, mobility, and resource gain alongside weapon mastery. The system ensures that you can refine your toolkit to fit your preferred approach, making no two players' combat experience exactly the same. And that covers the core mechanics of Lost Soul Aside, from weapon swap and perfect dodges to sync finishes and fusion merge. Every system is built to push you toward fast, fluid, and stylish combat. It's not just about surviving, it's about mastering the flow and making every fight look like an anime battle brought to life. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to drop a like, share it with a friend who's excited for the game, and subscribe for more deep dives and guides. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.